3 points is 3 points. Rasmus HOJLUND, the absolute hero once again. I mean, obviously, game starts, horrendous Luton defensive error. Rasmus walks it in. 5 minutes later, Garnacho has a big hit. Rasmus controls it off his chest into the bottom corner, 2-0. We then go and concede a really, really clunky goal about 6 minutes later at the other end to Luton, Carlson Morris. And then it is just 80 minutes of absolute torture, defending, just non-stop, keeping Luton out of the game. Luton were dominant. I thought our midfield looked so open at times, but there are a few individual performances that I do want to point out throughout these player ratings. We get the win at Kenilworth Road, Luton Town 1, Manchester United 2. 3 points are 3 points, 5 wins in a row. Rasmus, the youngest ever player to score in 6 consecutive Prem games in history. I mean, what a player. Let's get into these player ratings. And I think Andre Onana's got to be a really, really interesting one, because I was scrolling through Twitter a little bit after that goal, and most people, not most, but a few people trying to blame him. I don't see what Onana could have done there. He was very, very quick off his line. It was an awkward position to claim the ball. If he went in for the ball, it was more likely of being a foul and a penalty than him actually getting it. So I didn't think Onana did a whole lot wrong. I thought his distribution was actually really good for what we needed him to do. I thought he, a few routine saves. I'd give him a 6. I thought Onana did okay today. Dallo, for me, probably a 6, a straight 6. I thought Alfie Doughty got the better of Dallo a few times, but then I thought he made reprimands a few times as well, made a few crucial blocks, crucial tackles. Wasn't a vintage Diogo Dalot game that we've seen this season. Like, Dalot's one of my favourite players, and in my opinion, he's been our best player this season over a consistent sort of basis, but I think Diogo deserves a 6. I thought he did quite well. Rafa, 7.5. I don't know where a 6.3 is coming from there, because Rafa was absolutely monstrous. Obviously, Harry went off at half-time. I think it was a precaution, but Rafa did so well not to get booked for the whole game and just stay and be a solid Rolls Royce. Crucial blocks, crucial tackles. He's quick. He was good on the ball. Such a good all-round and classy display. Even a gritty display today from Raphael Varane. He gets a 7.5 from me. Brilliant. Let's go to Harry Maguire. What do I give Maguire? I think I give Maguire I'll give him a 6.5. I thought Maguire was really good today. Wow, interesting. He made one mistake that could have led to a goal, but it didn't lead to a goal. So we'll sit here happy. But I thought Maguire played really well today. I thought defensively, he got forward. He was good on the ball. I thought he made, again, he was stepping up in some crucial moments. I thought it was a good game today from Maguire. Not sure where these low scores from the defence are coming, because the defence was really good. Luke Shaw's probably going to be a 6. I mean, he got injured and it was just, fuck's sake. Like, for fuck's sake. I'm not sure what we're going to do there. I don't know if I can deal with Lindelof ball at left back. I thought Lindelof held his own today at left back, but it can't be a long-term thing. We need Malacia back as soon as possible. I haven't seen that man in 12 or so months. It's been incredible how long he's been out. But, yeah, Shaw went off injured. It looks like we probably rushed him back. Gutting. I hope he's alright. I'm not sure how long he'll be out for, but fuming. Casemiro is a really interesting one. I think he's playing a different role to what people are gauging. He's not that midfield bull that is the main reliance to hold the midfield. I think he's a lot more reliant this season on his ability on the ball. And I think on the ball this season, he's far better than he was last season. And that's sort of taking away from the defensive side of his game. Yeah, it's just two different roles he's playing. I'll give Casemiro a steady 6, but I don't think it was an all-time performance. I don't think it was an incredible performance. I think it was just in the middle. I'm giving a lot of 6s, but I'd probably give like a Maguire. I'd give Maguire a 6.5, and I'd give Shaw and Casemiro probably just 6s. And then like give Varane a 7.5 and give Dalot a straight 6. Yeah, stuff like that. Cobby for me's got to be a 7. I thought Cobby's composure was absolutely through the roof. I think Ian Wright put out a tweet saying how he has to be in the England Euro squad. It has been years since we've seen an 18-year-old with these composure levels. in such a tough, high-pressure game. I mean, he's not making 3 players at once for fun. He is on a different planet, Kobbie Mainoo. I mean, I'm so privileged to be watching the start of a great, great career. Bruno, so weird, because Bruno's first half was a 5, a 4. But I thought his last 25 minutes were actually okay. For the whole game, I'll give him a 5.5. But I thought his last 20 minutes were okay in the link-up. I just think in general play, he lacks the IQ. He should have scored a goal. In general play today, and just lately in general, he's been lacking a bit of IQ, decision-making. It's been weird. Bruno will click eventually, but it's taking a lot longer than it usually does for Bruno to get out of a form slump. Garnacho's got to be a 5 as well. Selfish in my opinion, should have scored, definitely open net, technically going assist, but yeah, it wasn't a good game from Garnacho. Probably should have been taken off for Ahmad quite a bit earlier. I mean, he didn't even get taken off for Ahmad in the game in general, but he should have been. But Garner has those games, 19 years of age, you're always going to have those inconsistent games. By the way, if you're wondering why I keep swassing the air, there's a bug flying across my face, and I'm trying to get it. Rashford, really, really pleased. 6.5. I don't think people understand. You can have a good game without getting a goal or an assist. And I think in Marcus Rashford's case, it's very, very rare he has a good game without a goal contribution. And today was one of those rare days where he had a good game. I thought he created. I thought he was crucial on the transition. I thought tracking back, he was brilliant on Ogbene. And I thought he moved to the right for a bit in that second half. And I thought he looked dangerous down there too. Especially in the link-up with HOJLUND and Garnacho and Bruno. So I thought Rashford had a good game today. I'll give him a 6.5. Honestly, I thought he played well. Rasmus. It's going to be a 9 in man of the match. I don't care what anyone says, whether I'm being over the top. It's a 9. Because his link-up play was top quality. He scores a brace. Probably could have had a hat-trick. Kaminsky made a brilliant save in the end. But, I mean, we've got a serious player. And by serious player, I mean we've got like a world beater on our hands. I don't know. There's something special about this guy. I love Rasmus HOJLUND. Victor Lindelof, I'm giving him a 6 because it was a really tough situation Lindelof was thrown into. And last week he didn't. It was even tougher because it was like his first game back. Today he got a 45 out of it, and I thought he held his own in a really tough situation. He's a guy that can't really provide any overlap down the left. He's not quick enough. He doesn't have the technical ability, and he doesn't have a left foot. But I thought he did okay for what he could do. Johnny Evans, 7. What a brilliant performance today from Johnny Evans. Absolutely top notch. Crucial in that second half. Played the whole 45 and aerially on the ground, he was getting up the pitch even, providing a second striker option. Great game today from Johnny Evans. I thought Scott was a 6. I think Scott, usually when he has to play 45 minutes, is a car crash and can't get into the game, but I thought he was decent in the link-up today. Quite a few low scores today. I think it's just a bit of negativity, but I know we weren't anywhere near our best, but I thought there were still some positive signs to take out of it. Amrabat, 6.5, really good when he came on. He made a few crucial blocks, crucial tackles, and was a major part in us closing that game out. And I thought Ten Hag was odd because I swear tactically at one point we were playing a 4-4-2 with a midfield 2 of Casemiro and Bruno, Rashford and Garnacho as wide mids, and like Mainoo and HOJLUND up top. It was a really odd tactical setup. It was similar to the one we played against Villa, which ended up working. I didn't think we needed to play that today against Luton, and it just looked silly at times. You had Mainoo running into channels where HOJLUND should be running into, and it was just really odd. And that's not a fault of Mainoo, that's a fault of Ten Hag. I thought tactically we were really, really odd. I thought he should have taken off Garnacho in my opinion. But I thought the halftime subs were really, really smart to get a booked Casemiro and Maguire off. And I thought to close out the game, the substitution of Amrabat was smart as well. Team selection picks itself at the moment. Overall, tactically, we weren't great, but I thought the subs were okay. We got the win. I'll give him a flat 6. Rasmus is my man of the match. I will be flabbergasted if it's not the man of the match. He is 72% of the vote. Rasmus HOJLUND, man of the match. We get another win. Again, saved by Razzie. Next weekend, we've got Fulham. The weekend after that, the Manchester Derby. I'll see you all next time. That's 5 straight wins for Manchester United.